Water is a critical resource for cities, for the people who live in cities, whether it's for domestic use, for drinking, washing, bathing, cooking. It's also important for industry, for different sectors like transport and like energy generation. So water is extremely important to sustain a city.
So when we look at water efficiency at the City of Waterloo, my mind looks towards SDG 6.4 and specifically the call to action with regards to substantially increasing water efficiency.
There is a subfield of metabolism, social metabolism, which is called water metabolism. So there are scholars who look at the metabolism of water. Essentially, what water metabolism does is to quantify how much water is available, to a city within its limits, how much is domestically extracted, how much is consumed, like transported to space and time, how much is discarded, becomes waste, and that helps city planners and policymakers to think about future development of a city.
So one of the programs is AMI, and that stands for the Advanced Metering Initiative. So the AMI system involves a transmitter or a device that attaches to the water meter at the home or the business and is mounted externally on a building. It then connects to the Waterloo North Hydro electrical lines to communicate the information to our software that we run at the city. Those are the major parts of that system. And to date, about 25% of businesses and residents have been connected with these devices. And by the end of 2023, we hope to have all residents and businesses connected. The significance of the AMI technology is really to help residents and businesses identify high water usage, help them save money where they may have a problem internal to their home or their business, and also to really conserve water. For other municipalities looking at AMI systems in general, a few important things to consider. Really the technical challenges that need to be ironed out, how these devices will communicate with the software, make sure that IT has the appropriate software in place to receive that information, and then really staffing. How do you deploy this? How do you roll it out? How do you communicate to all of your customers? So the Stormwater Credit Program provides property owners with a variable percentage rebate based on infrastructure that they've implemented, including rain barrels, rain gardens, different management practices, including trees and permeable surfaces. So there's a couple of key benefits to the Stormwater Credit Program. As an example, using rain barrels intercepts water that would normally run out onto the street, and instead it's collected, and then homeowners, property owners can use that water to later water gardens. That water will then recharge the groundwater by percolating down. It also helps to reduce the intensity of storms, where you're pulling some of that water out of that big rainfall and preventing it from getting into our system. So that's adaptation to climate change at a very fundamental level. For those municipalities looking to implement a stormwater credit program, a couple of the important pieces are understanding the characteristics of the properties and what type of infrastructure that you're going to be allowing under a credit program, and also getting the message out to all property owners, residents, and businesses about how they can implement these.